Have you ever encountered a porcupine in real life and felt a sense of caution, fearing its sharp quills? Perhaps you've even told yourself to stay far away to avoid an unpleasant surprise. But did you know that in some countries, porcupine farming is a growing industry? These fascinating creatures are not only raised for their meat, which is considered a delicacy in certain cultures, but they also have other valuable uses. Porcupines are far more useful than you might have imagined. Porcupine may look like a slow creature, but they have a powerful defense. Over 30,000 sharp quills. Many believe porcupines can throw their quills, but that's just a myth. Instead, these prickly animals have a clever trick. When threatened, they turn their backs, raise their quills, and shake their tails. If a predator gets too close, it gets a painful surprise. A face full of barbed quills that dig in like tiny fishhooks. Worse yet, even after death, a porcupine can still fight back. If an unlucky predator eats one, the quills inside continue to push through flesh, sometimes even piercing organs. In one study, 5% of wolverines examined had porcupine quills buried inside them. It's a painful reminder. Attacking a porcupine is never a good idea. The floor and yard should be made of thick concrete, with a slight slope to drain water properly and stop porcupines from digging out. If using a wire fence, a strong base wall is needed to keep porcupines from reaching into other enclosures. Farmers also put wooden logs, bones, or mineral blocks in the cages so porcupines can grind their teeth and avoid chewing on the enclosure. Porcupine farming has become more important in recent years for both conservation and business. Overhunting has greatly reduced wild porcupine numbers, so farming helps meet demand while protecting the species. Raising porcupines is surprisingly easy, even simpler than pig farming. Their enclosures do not require much space, with an ideal allocation of about 1 square meter per porcupine. The enclosures should be designed with a balance of light and dark areas, avoiding direct sunlight and ensuring protection from rain. Porcupines cannot handle cold weather well. In the wild, they dig deep burrows and stay inside for months during winter. Farmers need to build similar burrows and add dry grass to keep them warm, helping them stay safe and comfortable in winter. Porcupines are omnivores, meaning they eat both plants and small animals. Their diet is diverse and includes fruits, roots, leaves, banana peels, vegetables, and corn. In addition to plant-based foods, porcupines also consume insects, snails, beetles, and earthworms, which provide essential protein for their growth. This wide range of food makes them easy to feed and reduces the cost of farming. Farmers often take advantage of this by using readily available agricultural byproducts, such as vegetable scraps and corn husks, to supplement their diet. With a farm of around 50 breeding pairs, each producing 2 litters per year, with 2 to 3 offspring per litter, farmers can expect an annual yield of approximately 200 porcupines for sale. This presents a lucrative business opportunity, given the increasing demand for porcupine meat. Porcupine meat is highly valued in certain cultures, especially in parts of Africa, Asia, and Europe, where it is considered a delicacy. The meat is protein-rich and has a flavor profile similar to a blend of pork and beef, making it ideal for slow-cooked dishes such as stews and braises. Handling porcupines requires care due to their sharp quills, which can cause severe injuries. Protective gloves, clothing, and eyewear are essential when working with these animals. Once slaughtered, several methods can be used to remove quills efficiently, including singeing over an open flame to weaken the quills, using a blowtorch to loosen them, soaking in hot water to soften them, or using specialized tools like pliers for manual removal. Porcupines exhibit unique reproductive behaviors. Males and females are usually housed separately, with controlled mating introduced when females show signs of being in heat. Farmers then place a male into the female's enclosure for mating. Porcupines reach sexual maturity at about 1 year of age, when they weigh approximately 10 kilograms. Porcupines are very protective of their space and recognize their family members. Keeping male porcupines with their young is important because, without them, the babies may feel unsafe and react aggressively. If a struggling deer or wild boar wades too deep, a Komodo dragon might charge in, clamping its powerful jaws around the victim and dragging it back to shore. Even fish, sea turtles, or carrion washed up by the tide can become an easy meal. Their keen sense of smell allows them to detect food from miles away, even if it's hidden beneath the waves. On the remote islands of Indonesia, a giant predator still rules, the Komodo dragon. Many people visit to see these amazing creatures, but few know how dangerous they really are. These lizards aren't just big, they are powerful hunters. They can run faster than humans, take down large animals like water buffalo, and their bite is deadly. Their sharp teeth and venom make them one of the most dangerous predators in the world. What makes them such great hunters? And how do they survive? On Indonesia's Komodo Island, 2,000 residents share their land with the world's most fearsome lizards. As human encounters with Komodo dragons increase, so do terrifying attacks. In early 2024 alone, nearly 700 incidents were reported, raising serious safety concerns. One chilling case happened in 2009 when a fruit picker, Muhammad Anwar, was trapped in a tree for hours as two hungry dragons circled below. Exhausted, he eventually fell, right into their deadly jaws. In some villages, Komodo dragons even raid cemeteries, forcing locals to relocate graves. The Komodo dragon isn't just big, it's a living tank. Weighing around 75 kilograms on average, some giants have been recorded at a staggering 356 pounds. Stretching up to 3 meters long, they are the undisputed largest lizards on Earth. Their thick, rough skin, covered in dark brown-gray scales, acts like natural armor, helping them blend into their surroundings while protecting them from injury. But it's their weapons that make them truly terrifying. Their muscular tails swings like a whip, strong enough to knock down prey. Their short but powerful legs, armed with razor-sharp claws, allow them to grip, slash, and even climb when needed. What makes them even deadlier? Their bite. But we'll get to that soon. Komodo dragons are expert hunters, and their favorite prey? Deer and goats. These animals are just the right size, big enough to be a filling meal, but not too large to overpower. Komodo dragons don't chase their prey like other predators. Instead, they rely on patience and stealth, sneaking up before launching a deadly ambush. Deer and goats often wander into open areas, making them easy to spot. During the dry season, they gather near water sources, giving Komodo dragons the perfect chance to strike. Komodo dragons climb trees to escape predators, using sharp claws and strong limbs. As they grow heavier, they lose this ability. While adults stay on the ground, juveniles hunt birds, eggs, and lizards in the treetops. A Komodo dragon strike is swift and powerful. Komodo's venom is a deadly cocktail, containing anticoagulant enzymes that prevent blood from clotting, causing rapid blood loss, paralysis, and eventual shock in the prey. Newborn Komodo dragons face danger immediately, even from their own kind. They climb trees to survive and descend only when strong enough to hunt. Komodo dragons pose a threat to humans and livestock, leading to controlled hunting. Hunters use rifles like the .375 RG Magnum, aiming for vital areas to ensure a quick, humane kill. Hunters aim for vital areas such as the heart or lungs, ensuring a quick and painless death. After capture, dragons are examined and tagged for conservation, helping scientists track their health and population. Though the dragons are protected, their numbers remain fragile. Conservationists continue to study their behavior and genetics, searching for ways to secure their future. What do you think about this fearsome predator? Share your thoughts in the comments. If a deer or goat is weak or injured, it's an even easier target. With their powerful bite and venomous saliva, Komodo dragons only need one good attack to bring down their prey. Once bitten, escape is nearly impossible. With their powerful jaws and flexible throat, they can swallow smaller prey whole. For larger animals, they tear off massive chunks of flesh, devouring nearly every part: bones, skin, and even hooves. So, how is this fearsome predator born? The Komodo dragon's mating season happens from May to August. During this time, males fight each other to win a mate. After that, the female lays 15 to 30 eggs and hides them in a nest. The eggs take 7 to 8 months to hatch. Their stomachs can expand dramatically, allowing them to gorge on meals up to 80% of their body weight in a single sitting. After such a feast, A Komodo dragon can go days or even weeks without eating again. A single large meal, like a deer, can keep them full for about a month. Their slow metabolism allows them to survive long periods without food, making them incredibly efficient predators. Komodo dragons may be land-based hunters, but their hunger knows no boundaries. Even the water isn't always a safe escape. These massive lizards are strong swimmers, capable of crossing between islands in search of food. Though they prefer hunting on land, they won't hesitate to snatch prey from shallow waters.
Then, seedlings are propagated and grafted in a nursery for about 3 to 6 months before being transplanted onto the farm. At every stage of growth, the trees need to be watered regularly, fertilized, and pruned to stay healthy. After 2 to 3 years, when the trees are fully matured, flowers bloom and fruit begins to set. The period from flowering to harvest lasts anywhere from 4 to 6 months, bringing the mango season into full swing. Cutting of the fruits is done by using knives, scissors, and ladders, and arranged in trays or baskets for carrying. The time of harvesting needs to be After harvesting, thousands of pounds of mangoes are transported to processing factories. Each batch of mangoes varies from 22,000 to 44,000 pounds. In the factory, the mangoes are well washed to remove dirt and impurities before they are sorted by size and quality. The highest quality mangoes are packaged and shipped to domestic supermarkets. Have you ever seen an automatic mango peeling machine? With a powerful motor of up to 5 horsepower, it can handle thousands of mangoes per hour, speeding up production and improving efficiency. After processing, the mangoes are juiced or ground into powder, preserving their natural flavor and exceptional quality. The factory can produce up to 10,000 bottles of mango juice daily. Prepare a delicious dish that can be served throughout the year with fresh delight. Although there are many high-quality mango products available, some production facilities are utilizing toxic chemicals or unsanitary preservation methods. An estimated 15 to 20% of mango products on the market might be unsafe for consumption. This not only poses a health risk to consumers but also damages the trust of the agricultural production industry. As this rises, it will progressively hamper the ability of reputable producers to maintain their brands and grow sustainably. Reduces labor effort. In case of strong winds, the farmers ensure that the trees do not get blown away by tying steel wires to hold them upright. The entire care process takes about 2 to 3 years, from planting to maturity. After all these years, when the mango trees become mature, they reap the fruit of their sweet and naturally grown mangoes.